Honestly, testimony night after a week of camp is probably one of the most encouraging days of the year in youth ministry for us. You'll come up here, you'll sit right here on this couch. We have a microphone over there. And so there's power in your testimony.
I think sometimes camp can be this thing that's like, what do I need for myself from camp? It kind of, sometimes you can center it around yourself. And I really learned camp isn't just for me. Like this year for sure, I found peace in helping others and not just myself.
It was just nice to really go to camp and have no distractions. When I was talking about how I felt like I was so tied to my phone and my screen time was off the charts, and even coming back, it went down a lot. It was just only 3 or 4 days at camp. Having that same service be about how you need to let go of the screen time, let go of your phone. If you had somebody knocking on your door saying, hey, I want to come ruin and destroy your life, let me come in and basically destroy, everything, just break you down and treat you like you're nothing. You would slam the door in their face, but that's basically what your phone is.
And then I finally realized that I have a purpose in life, and that I'm not kind of just this little girl that just is here, that wants to pursue God, that wants to pursue Jesus. I'm a girl that is here and living, and I do have a purpose, and I'm not a mistake. And definitely right there, whenever I was just praising and during this worship today, I finally realized, definitely I went to Sarah Catherine, was I finally know who I am.
God really spoke to me about I can reach out to him and I don't have to wait on him to act, and I can be doing stuff in my life. And it was really cool to go to camp and be around other kids that I felt were running after God just as much as I was. But this year, it was we spent our free time sharing stories, and instead of going to the lake or hanging out, we sat in our cabin and took those 3 hours to read our Bibles, to share stuff. And the fact that I looked forward to that was such a game changer.
And this year at camp, me and Danny spoke after Tuesday's devotionals. I've just been playing church basically, just been going to church, not doing things at home. And just when I got home, I immediately picked up my Bible, just flipped to Psalms, and I just started reading. I've never really had a prayer life before, and I've been praying so much more in this past week. Guys really spoke to me just to come and join them.
I went to camp for the first time. I was I'm going to camp to connect with Jesus, but I was what is Jesus going to try to do? I was is he going to try to do this? Is he going to try to do that? And then at the second service, he was talking about how some people live in the mindset of how at least I'm not doing this.
But yeah, as the week went on, it wasn't so much of last year where I was just having fun with my friends, getting in mosh pits and all stuff. But no, it was actually me leaning closer to God, closer to God.
Being a leader means you also need to help people, because to lead people, you need to serve them.
That God is moving in our young kids, man. He really is. And it's not just fluff. It's not just raw emotion or just some hype or some momentum. And there's some seeds that are really being planted in our youth. And we're just so thankful for your investment in that and your watering of those things, because God knows we need it.